Hello, this is Tux J Smith from Log Farm. I want to show you how to load maps from a web server using the wobbegongXMP client. So it's on my desktop, so we'll start it from there. CD desktop, Java -jar. A friend of mine tried this on Windows 10 yesterday for me, and he didn't use the command line. He just double clicked on the wobbegongXMP.jar file and it started. So that's all you have to do on Windows 10, just double click the wobbegongXMP jar file. I run Linux, so I'm used to the command line. But when wobbegong starts, wobbegongXMP, you end up with this empty space. I don't supply any maps, you have to make your own or visit a computer that has some. So we're going to do that. I'm going to type T to bring up the command prompt, hash http://www.logfarm.net, followed by the enter key. And the client is going off to the logfarm.net web server, and it's going to load startMap.wob. It's the equivalent of index.html that a web browser would look for if you point that at any domain. And what I've done is I've turned my web page, all the applications listed on my web page, into some kind of 3D representation. So if you visit logfarm.net with your wobbegongXMP client, you can see all these things. And at the bottom you'll find this blue blurry thing, and that is a map portal. If we step on it, it tells me where it's going to take me, scrapyard.wob. We will then join another map on that domain. And here we are, yet another map created with the levelDesigner. And this is a game more than just something to peruse. You're supposed to pick up all these pink dots, and the counter at the top says 23, so when I pick up another one, come on, 22. So the idea is to pick them all up, and when they mind the fires, when they're all gone, another portal will become visible, and you can move to a different map. So you've won that level, and these blue guys are enemies and you've got to avoid them. You can shoot them, which will stun them for 5 seconds, but then they'll come back after you again. And you can shoot things and so on. What I'm going to do is type hash, they're coming after me again, type hash home, and that will take me back to my local directory here. So t hash home, and here we are back on our empty space, and we are actually here. Yes, we're here. This is my wobbegongXMP directory. We're in here, and there are no maps in there. Before I go into anything else that's in there, the other way to visit maps on a web server is you can type in specific map names. So it's exactly the same as what we just did, but in the end, rather than load the default startMap.wob, we're going to specify a map. So if I type t hash http://www.logfarm.net, that's the domain. Now I want to pick a map that I know's on there, and it's / again, no, office _ floor, and you have to put the extension on .wob. Okay, hit enter, and here's another map. Alright, I'm going to cut this short because I'm about to be interrupted.